Everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today is Doodle Day. So get out your pens or your pencils and some paper of choice. I'm using cardstock here. It's white, and I'm going to show you something that I did already in this book. Let's go through it anyway. It looks really nice so far. I did some stenciling, some doodling. There's a variety of things in here. There's some pockets, junk journal items. So it's like an artsy kind of a journal that's going to a friend. More stenciling, some colored pencils, watercolor pencils and ink, stenciling, some doodling, stenciling, some junk journal tags and pockets, more stenciling, doodling. Doodling will do ya. And here we go, more doodling. I think this book is coming out nice. I'm not working on it as hard as I should be, but it's coming out. Some watercolor, doodling, and let's see, some junk journal tags, more painting, doodling, some junk journal side tucks, stickers, doodling with some watercolor pencils, and stickers and junk journal. These were made with, I'm passing them by real quickly, but these were made with watercolor paints on a big master board, and then I drew some leaves. And I'm a beginner. Nothing in here in this channel is anything difficult. Anybody can do it. If I'm doing it, you can do it. Here is another piece of that board that we made with watercolor paints, and we did a big long vine and leaves, and then I turned it into a belly band. Here is a this was made from a jelly print, and then I did some doodling on it. I probably should do more. Here is a watercolor leaf, decorated each side of the page with stickers. Here's some, I used some colored ink to do these two doodles. And here's some painting of flowers. Here is a heart with a doodle. The other side of that gel print. And where are we? Let me see. Then I did this. Doodle with some watercolor paints, some watercolor flowers, and where are we? Oh, here we are. Okay, so this is what I did yesterday, just fooling around, and I want to do that with you, but I'm going to do it on a smaller scale. So I have this, it was a full sheet 8 by 11 of cardstock, and I just cut it into 4 pieces. You can, make yours any size that you want. You don't have to copy me. So I'm just telling you in case you want to know what size it is. I'm going to move this over. Okay, so my cards are pretty small. In case you want to know, they're like 5 by 4. So I'm going to take my pen that I really like. This is a Pilot G207. And this is what the nib looks like. I like it. It's not, I don't know if it's the most, finest pen in the world, but I also have these Micron fine liners, and I have a nub, which when you press down on it, it gives you different thicknesses of your lead, so you can press hard and then up again. Lightly down, up. You can fool around with it. It's not, my lines are not straight by any means. So that hopefully will help you relax and not worry. Just let's have fun. So let me look at my book again just to see what I did. It's a good reminder. It's okay to look at things, No one has invented the wheel here. We're all learning. Okay, so I'm just going to make a line like that, and then I'm going to go through it the other way. So I'm going to start at this end, and I'm just going to go up to here. And it, you know, they don't all have to meet in the corners. You can see these don't, that doesn't, and that kind of does. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is make some hearts. So I'm going to start with like a teardrop on this side going down, and then I'm going to go on this side and continue. Or you can do them both at the same time, whatever you want. I don't think it really matters. So I'm just going to make teardrops and go like that. And it's not hard. It's just, you know, my hand is not really straight all the time. It gets wobbly. So this one on the bottom, I just did half of the heart, but you can tell that it's, you know, it's kind of following the same pattern. So now I did this side, and I'm going to come down and do the other side. So now I'm bending down to look through the ring light. Okay, and then I'm going to do this side and try to do the best I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Life is not perfect, especially not here at the Crafting Depot, let me tell you. Life is not perfect. But you know what? It's good. It's really good. Okay, so we're going to keep going up. So I'm going to follow the hearts going up the same pattern. So I'm going to go like this. Then I'm going to come up here and go like that. Give it some space. And then I'm going to finish this one off like that. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And you can see they're not exact. Can you see? Okay, here I am. So I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to go like that. So now I have my string of hearts. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to go like this. Now this is going to be coming up, going around, and coming around like this. And I'm going to come down. And I'm going to go around like that. And like that. And like that. Okay. This could have been better. But you know what? It's okay. Just going to fill in the mistakes. Okay, and then we're going to go up here. I'm going to go down like this. And this is going to come up like that. It's going to come around like that. Okay. Then we're going to go up here, and we're going to do a little one, a little bit smaller. And then we're going to come up here. Where should we go? I'm going, okay, that's going like that. So that'll be like our heart coming out like that. And then it's going to go up here, it's going to come around, and it's going to come around like that. So you can kind of tell that there's hearts there, okay? You know, in the tops. They're not perfect, but like we said here at the Crafting Depot, nobody is perfect. So we're not worried about it. Okay, let's go like that. Just going to fill that in a little bit. Let me fill this in this way. Every time I try to fix a mistake, I see another one. Okay, that's all right. Okay, so now what I want to do is create like an echo effect. So we're going to echo these lines. And we can go like that and bring them up. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And, you know, don't worry about the lines. They're all going to work out. Okay, so now we're going to just keep on going, and we're going to continue like this, and I'm going to go up off the page and pretend we're coming down like that. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to come out again, and I'm going to go there. And that is what I'm going to keep on doing. So I'll do this one, and then I'll pause it. And I can see some of my lines are touching the others, and I'm not worried about it at all. And there we go. And then we're going to bring lines up like this, and then up like that, that. And then we're going to come down here and come in. We're going to do it again. And we'll do it like this here and like this there. And this is going to have a heart coming here and here. I mean a line. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's okay. So now here we're going to do this side. And we're going to come out again, and we're going to do 2. So I'm not counting how many lines I'm doing on each side. Not really too worried about it. I'm going to fix these areas where I don't stop. See, like there? I just make my line a little bit thicker when I do that. So there's 2 on that side. I'm going to do 2 on this side. I said I wasn't counting. I know. Sometimes I do. Okay, so here we're going to do 2. I guess 2's the magic number. And then here we're going to go off the paper, and we're going to come, I'm going to try and come on here nicely. Go off the paper, and we'll try, let's fix that, and we'll come in here nicely. And we'll do the same thing down here, and then I'm going to pause the video, and I'll be right back after this. Let me finish this. You know what? I want to go up a little bit higher. Just because I do. Okay, so now you get the idea. Oops, sorry. Now you get the idea, and you can see my mistakes if you come close. I'm not worried about it, okay? It's going to look really good when it's all done. All right, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to do the same thing up here, and you start doing yours. Okay, so I finished the other row, and then what I did, if you look closely, where I have my lines are not really meeting, and you can still see I made mistakes. I'm showing you this so that you will feel more comfortable, you know, doing this, and you just keep doing it. I mean, my lines are all squiggly, but I'm not worried. That's part of the character of it. That's who I am. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is take out our colored pencils, and I'm going to take out my watercolor. I highly recommend these, but you know what? Instead of getting 12 colors, I wish I had gotten 24 or more, because I really like these, you know, watercolor pencils. And you don't even have to use water. I mean, if you look at the difference between this, and let's get out another, here's a pink, and here's just a regular Artist Loft Fundamental Dark Pink. There's a big difference in the colors. Let me get the Stabilos out. Okay, so let me get that pink. I know it's going to be slightly different, but there's a big difference. You can feel it when you're pressing down. Let me try pressing down on this one. I mean, this isn't bad, but you can actually feel the different textures. You know, I wish they were the same color, but I like the Stabilos. So if you do get the Stabilos, I definitely recommend getting more than 12. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I don't have a lot of colors. I'm going to use these, and I'm going to just, you know, rotate. So let's close that, and let's put that over there, and we will start with orange. So all I'm going to do is just color in the hearts, and on the other one, I went inside. Actually, I did this wrong. If I do it exactly the same way as the one that I showed you, let me get it. Darn, I forgot. Okay, inside the middle, I used the brush. What is this called again? I don't remember where I got it. I know I got it on Amazon. This is the one that has the thicker brush. And what I'm going to do before I start doing that is just do little hearts inside. And as you can see, this fills in the heart real much easier and quicker than the other pen that I had. So I'm just going to put in some hearts in here, and then I'll fill them in, before I start coloring. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back.